about your eyebrows?
Well, I have none. They're very small, and I'm not very good or confident in doing my makeup, so I've just never attempted to fill in my eyebrows.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it can be really intimidating, especially if you don't know what your goal is and product-wise, and I feel like there's a lot of really great products out there. I'd love to help you start with something a little more natural and soft that you feel comfortable with, giving you a little bit of brown. We can always like work up to something a little bit more bold. But yeah, given that you have such little natural hair, I think we should let that be our guideline and not try and create something that's, you know, unnatural looking, because I feel like everyone will sort of know, right?
Which is what I don't want.
Yeah, you can obviously like see the product on the skin if there's not enough hair.
Right.
So what I'd like to do first is show you where they should be shape-wise.
Okay.
And there's a really easy trick with that. Using a pencil, in this case it's a brush, you hold it in a straight line from the corner of the nose to the corner of the eye, straight up, and that's actually where they should start, right there. And then they should arch in a straight line from the corner of the nose just outside the pupil, right here. And you can actually kind of feel the brow bone, you can kind of feel where it starts to kind of bend. That's where the lift should be. And typically from the start of the brow to the arch, you want that a really nice sort of like elevated line reaching up to that point. And then at the end of the brow should be in a straight line from the corner of the nose to the corner of the eye, straight out here. So it might look a little funny and it might take some getting used to, but trust that we know what we're doing. Okay, so starting with the front of the brow, I always like to hold the skin taut and gently sort of just shading back and forth using those lines that I showed you. Starting here and leading all the way up to your arch, which is right here. And then to do the tail, we're going to do the same thing. From the arch, we're going to go out to that end point and blending out with the brush. So that's going to be the sort of base of your brow. And we're actually using a blonde pencil, even though you're not a blonde-haired person. It's just going to be a little bit softer looking, a little bit lighter, which I think is a little more believable, given how fair you are as well. Now we're going to go in with a little pen, which seems intimidating, but once you get the hang of it, it's sort of the best part of the brow, because it's what gives you the little hair strokes that look more natural than, you know, a shadow or a pencil, because it's actual little hair strokes. And lightly sort of going with the direction of hair growth. Add little hairs. And even go backwards for these top hairs. And this is sort of going to blend everything together. This is a volumizing fiber gel with a little bit of color. And I like to use the longer bristles of the brush and gently back comb to lift the hair up. And this sort of wraps the product around each little hair and also kind of moves the hair out of the way so you can get it on the skin a little bit. Just gives you a really nice even coat. And then you want to brush it back in the direction of growth.
So different, but easy.
Yeah. Once you get the hang of it,
Right.
and once you know where to put the products and how to sort of put them in there, but really like the lightest touch possible, because you can always go in and add more. I think that's what the frustrating part is people use too much and then they have to go in and Q-tip it and it takes so much time. Whereas if you can start with the perfect minimal amount and always add more, you have a little bit more control that way. Soft little butter brown.